What is good? What is good? What is good, YouTube world? What is the deal? Cowboys Nation. How does it feel right now? Y'all already know what it is right now. You tuned in to the one man force the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports, baby. You know who it is. Strowski coming all up in effect. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Check us out because you know we're going always up on DFW Sports. And today the Cowboys let us down with one today, man. You know, Cowboys let us down today as they fall in Miami and South Florida 22-20 against the Miami Dolphins in a game that came down to the last second field goal. I mean, it's going to take a minute to kind of like digest this for a moment. You know what I'm saying? As y'all probably saw on the previous live, we went on before the game started, the pregame. We were saying more about the Cowboys, what they had to do and what they had to avoid. And we knew for a fact that the Cowboys had to come out and start strong. We knew they had to come out and start strong. And they did everything right on the first drive. They did everything right on the first drive, bro. They mixed it up. They got CD involved like I felt they should. By any means necessary, let's get 88 to football. Let's stop trying to be too cute and let's get 88 to football. They did that. They controlled the clock. They were moving the sticks and they got it straight into the red zone. And you know, without you know stating the obvious, you know what happens in the red zone as they fumbled it, but to go before that, you actually have a great play by Tony Pollard for him to try to get into the end zone, bro. And unfortunately, he kind of goofs up and you know he slows up, and I think he just played. I think he played it incorrectly. Although he still got the first down. First down is cool. He got the first down, but they needed that. He gotta punch that in. My boy TP, you gotta punch that in, bro. Because as you see, when you let that type of opportunity get by you right there, what happens following the sequence of you end up fumbling. Now, I don't know what the issue was with that. I don't know. I don't know why. It seemed like Hunter Lupick, he just seemed like either he wasn't expecting that or something was called where it's supposed to be a fake. But for him to act like he's getting the ball and still try to carry that out with no football going into the end zone, come on, man. That's something that hurts, man. That hurts. And it just something that we talked about in the pregame, in the preview, in the pregame thoughts. We were saying for the Cowboys to get over this road woes, they had to come out and they had to start off strong. They had to come out and bomb first. And as you see, they won the toss and they elected to be on offense. So they said the hell with being on defense. They said they will be on offense. And that was a sign that at least that's a positive sign I can take for the Cowboys. They are well aware of what is going on with them as a football team when they go on the road to play these games, especially against good competition. So they win the coin toss. They go right out there and say we're gonna receive. And what they do, they get CD Lamb involved often and early, which was my biggest key for the offense to do. They always, when they bomb first with CD Lamb, bro, they get good momentum going. Their offense catches momentum, but that was a hell of a first drive that was given that Mike McCarthy and company dialed up. Like I said, their first possession, they did everything right. Everything they did possibly was the right thing to do. And it's just only cowboy. It's only cowboy type to just do everything right, and somehow, some way, you burp it away. You straight up burp it away. You, like I said, the worst thing happened after you did everything right. The worst thing happened. Not only did you not get points, you had it. Well, you got the first down, but you had your chance to get into the end zone. That don't happen, and then all of a sudden, not only do you not get any points, you turn the football over. Straight up, bro. And it's not like it was a fourth down conversion stop that happened. Y'all straight up turned the ball over. I don't know who fault it is, but unfortunately, the as the play unfolded, say what it is. It's either Dak's fault or it's Hunter Lupik's fault. Like I said, Lupik ran into the end zone like he still had the ball. I thought he scored a touchdown. I thought he had it. Just to come to find out, that ball's on the damn ground. And I'm like, bro, why is you carrying a fake? Like, did you not think that you were supposed to get the football? Did you not think you were supposed to get the football? Because that's what it seemed like happened. And the rest is history, bro. And that was the worst thing that could have happened, because the Cowboys know in their mind that they prepared to make sure they came out and they started fast. That's exactly what they wanted to do, and they did that. They did that. So, as negative as I want to be, I'm trying to scratch some positives in here right now. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to scratch some positives in here. Everything that we've been asking them to do, they did on that first drive. They had to get CD involved, and they had to basically get good offensive rhythm and be able to score a touchdown. The only thing they didn't do was score a touchdown, and the worst thing they did was have a turnover in the red zone. So I give some check marks for the simple fact they are self-aware of what they are on the road. They got to start fast, and they got to get CD involved, and you can check those boxes. That's exactly what they did, but they just didn't want to stick to it. They just didn't stick to it. Big shout out to my man Steven, man. What's up, man? He said respect. Sports Talk Network, man. Appreciate you for shouting out, man. Joining up in here in the chat, man. As you know, as a lot of us guys, we're fans at the heart, but we've been following these teams as much. It's not to say that we do better than the media or anything like that, but we just bringing it off from a fan perspective. So big shout out to you. Big shout out for you joining in the chat room, my guy. For sure. Appreciate you looking out on that, man. Sports Talk Network, man. Y'all see it right there. And I'm just going over what these Cowboys is, man. The Cowboys is a story within itself. So Cowboys, as they falling short, and like I said, I'm going over check marks of what we've been asking them. As like I said, we know they need to come out hot, in their first drive, they came out hot. They came out hot. They were in control. They were in rhythm. They just didn't get no points, and they turned it over. So that was the worst thing that could happen. We talked about the penalties. Now they had 6. Now, I believe Miami was still penalized 5 times, but the Cowboys was penalized for six times, and it doesn't seem like their penalties are like outrageous at a high number, but the worst is just their penalties come at the worst time. We all know Michael Parsons is not getting the benefit of the calls when he's rushing the passer, because basically after that turnover, Michael Parsons blew up 2 dudes and got hands to the face and held. No call. No call. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I mean, there ain't too much you can do with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just, and that's something Michael Parsons is just gonna have to get through. But it is very difficult to watch this dude go in Sunday. And, sacks or not, it sucks to watch Sunday after Sunday and these calls are not getting made. Now that's just something to automatically that's something just to automatically be upset about. But hey, it is what it is when the Zebras is out there. But the Cowboys came out and they did exactly what we were hoping for them to do. Only it just didn't turn out good. Defensively, they did better than what I initially kind of had them. I thought they give up over 400 yards. You know what I'm saying? They still they got gashed, but you see playing Michael Parsons over the center. Like I've always kept saying that. I'm like, look, if Michael Parsons is gonna be playing linebacker, he need to be coming right up the middle. And that's gonna be your best bet to at least you can still get pass rushing out of him at the same time. You clog up the running games and you get other people to set the edge. DeMarcus Lawrence, he had a good game as well. It's just unfortunate being a Cowboys fan, how it rolls, man. I know everybody's hot. I was hot, but I had my time to cool off. And you try to go back and revisit some things and you go back and look at it. And I was looking and asking for the Cowboys, okay, what happens when y'all don't start off fast and y'all get hit in the mouth? Can y'all respond? To be honest with you, the Cowboys still responded. They still responded. I mean, now it took them a little minute. Now I don't know what happened in coming out of halftime, going into the third quarter, but I don't know why we went away from CeeDee Lamb. I don't know why. I don't know why that was happening, but for some reason we started going away from CeeDee Lamb and the offense got very stagnant. But they did just enough. See, this is the problem with the Cowboys right now. They did in the game like this one, in the game against Philly, they did everything. They did enough to win the game, but they did just as much to lose the game. And that is more the frustrating thing that we have going on with these Dallas Cowboys is that they're just inconsistent, bro. And they're let's just face it, they are a different team when on the road. Now, I can't say it's the road atmosphere that's getting to the Cowboys because everywhere they go, Cowboy Nation is there. So big shout out to Cowboy Nation for not only just up in AT&T Stadium, but when it travels, you know what I'm saying, all from coast to coast, any city up in the U.S., you know what I'm saying, Cowboys Nation is representing. So that's a big salute, big shout out for sure. But they do just good enough to win the games, bro, but they do just as much to lose that thing. And there are the sayings, especially in this. I mean, give credit to the Dolphins. They did what they're supposed to do, but the saying is more games are lost than won. And you look at this game for the Dallas Cowboys, they lost this football game. They lost this football game. I just think going away from their game plan offensively that they had, that was something that, going away from CD like that. Now you still had other people kind of show up in moments of time, but that first drive, I'm telling you, they punched that in. It's a whole different ball game right there. I honestly believe it's a whole different ball game. The pass rush was actually getting back there. Pass rush was getting back there. Now, Tyreek Hill, like I said, we couldn't be frustrated when he got his. That dude is the best, CeeDee Lamb showed he if it ain't, if it's past Tyreek, he's showing he's that next dude for sure. Which ain't taking a backseat to none, but Tyreek Hill, he's a matchup nightmare. And you saw DQ do a lot of zones, do a lot of, double looking, hooking underneath, you know what I'm saying? So it was good game plans by both teams. Actually, they both made their adjustments when necessary. But like I said, Cowboys just, they do what they do, bro. They do what they do. Let's go to Dak, though. Let's talk about Dak real quick. I'm going to be real with you right here. Dak, this is just the reaction. We got the NFL, you get the NFL app, you get the replay, you get to look at it since we'll have Christmas Day off. and all that type of stuff. He'll be able to rewatch it again, and we'll most likely come back to y'all tomorrow, especially pre-gaming the Dallas Mavericks against the Phoenix Suns. It's going to be a late one, so after everybody done open their gifts and all that type stuff, and we done shared moments, we'll be getting on live talking about the Cowboys tomorrow, as well as going ahead and previewing that Mavericks and Suns game. So that'll be a nice one. But talking about Dak, man, as he was 20 of 32, 253, 2 touchdowns. He was sacked 4 times, and it could have been a lot more times. I don't know what we were doing over there on the left side with my man Chimmy Udoka. I don't know what we were doing, man. This guy here, bro, was just letting dudes come scot-free, man. And whew, I'm just glad Dak came out of that thing in one piece, man, because man, to be letting Bradley Chubb get a head start with no one touching him, come on, man, that spells a recipe for disaster. Big recipe for disaster. But Dak, bro, let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way a buck. On the road, bro, was there a couple of times he probably missed some throws? Were there a couple of times he probably didn't see the whole field? Yes. But I'm here to tell you right now, bro, that game Dak played, bro, they played good enough to win. Now, unfortunately, somebody has to take the blame for the first drive, regardless if it's him or Hunter Lupic, but it's going to start at Foe's foot. That mishap right there almost undoes the game that he had. But let's just keep it a buck right here. Cowboys go on that last drive. Now, a lot of us are Cowboy Nation was more like, I think you need to have more of a sense of urgency. Having 3 timeouts, I think you should have had more of a sense of urgency to try to score. But they methodically moved down there, kind of like the first drive it was. Some penalties jumped in there. Some penalties helped. But at the same time, Cowboys really stayed packed, man. Dan Quinn made his adjustments when necessary, bro. Luckily, we didn't get too banged up. Putting Michael Parsons over the middle is everything what is needed. But Dak Prescott, let's keep it real. When the money was on the line, he was ready. He was ready, and he delivered. If you're gonna say otherwise, then you're just a hater, bro. You're just a hater. I'm a Dak guy, but let me. There's times where it's needing to be critical, to criticize him. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Dak did his thing when it mattered the most, bro. He really did. When it mattered the most and the chip was on the line, he came through. Now they started going back to CD. See, that's the connection that just need to be going. It's kind of, it gotta be like when the Rams won the Super Bowl when they had Matthew Stafford and the Cooper Kupp connection. That's exactly what it needs to be locked in with this offense right now for the Cowboys. It gotta be a Dak and CD connection. They gotta be the ones to really spark everything for the Cowboys right now. And the defense follows suits with DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons, and then you get a Deron Bland and Stephon Gilmore coming in there. Hopefully sooner or later the safeties will be able to come up in here and be able to do a little bit more. So, but Dak, bro, when it came down and it was, you had to have it. You had to have the touchdown. You had to have it. They got help by penalties, but when it was the money on the line and you had to have it, Dak Prescott delivered. He delivered. Say what you want. Dak delivered. There was only really one time I kind of saw the ball get put in harm's way, and that was just when we trying to throw a quick pass and it gets tipped up. It could have been picked off right there, but Dak took care of the football on the road. He used his legs when necessary. He keep moving. He keep using his legs, man. The offense is just going to keep going up. There was a couple of times he could have used them more, but he used them good enough. Like I said, he took care of the football. He took his shots. He hit some shots. He threw some darts. And when the money was on the line, when we needed the drive from Dak, you got it from him. You got it from him. He punched it down there. Like I said, do I think they took a little bit too long? Yes, but still. If anybody gonna sit here and say Dak is not the guy, come on, bro. You just hating. You just hating, man. And that's fine. Just say that. I don't like Dak. I hate Dak. That's fine. At least I know how to mess with you, or but don't just come make a fool out of yourself. And Dak might, I'm a Dak guy. Dak might still not be the guy, but it's hard to refute what he's doing, bro. It's hard to refute it. It's hard to refute this. When the money was on the line, Dak was right there to deliver. Unfortunately, their first drive, when they go on the plane and they come back down here to Frisco, back to the headquarters, the dudes that catch any sleep, they gonna get woke up out they sleep off that first drive offensively. They're gonna get woke up out they sleep. When they get back to their homes down here in the DFW, they are going to get woke up out they sleep off that first drive. Because that first drive, we know, puts it in. But Dak, man, bro, he was still highly efficient. He threw that thing, and when, like I said, the offense got stagnant in the third quarter, but came down when it was in the fourth. When it came down to the clutch time, bro, he delivered. He delivered, bro. So let's y'all can't keep hating on Dak like that, bro. Let's talk about CD Lamb, though. You went up against there was two of the best receivers basically in the league on display in this game. It really was. It was two primetime receivers going at it. Tyreek Hill, he got 14 targets for 9 receptions, 99 yards. We kept him out the end zone. But as you see, man, he was going to get his. But CD Lamb, he got 10 targets, 6 receptions for $118 and a touchdown. And I mean, he got off early. And really only caught a couple more receptions in the fourth quarter. So that's the bad part on Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy and the offensive staff they gotta know better. They have got to know better. And I think they do. And I believe Mike McCarthy was at the podium, and I believe he said that. He gotta make sure he do a better job of keeping CD Lamb involved, which, like I'm saying, bro, they gotta have that connection. Until some teams show that they're gonna take CD away or if they can stop it, that has got to be the connection. But CD Lamb, bro, there was a lot of question marks about CD Lamb when he got drafted out of Oklahoma coming up here, man. A lot of people didn't believe he was a number one receiver. A lot of people felt like they were questioning that could he even be the guy. But you seeing this offense is totally different when 88 is getting the football. Yes, sir. And yes, you see. You see it's a total difference. So don't they got to find a way to keep him involved at all times. They got to. And if they don't, they a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but like I said, I know the Cowboys did everything. They did enough to win this game, bro. Just unfortunately, being the Cowboys, they did just as much to lose this game. And more games are lost than won, and I feel the Cowboys lost this football game. So I got a special guest up in here. Yeah, big bro. He done came. He done got the memo. He coming back with it. What's up, big bro?
Man, nothing much, man. Just chilling on it, man. Kind of down. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. I had my moment to kind of like get it off my chest. I ate and did all that type stuff. Got my head right and all that, man. I just looked at the situation, and I was saying earlier, the thing I can probably say about the Cowboys is they answered some questions. They answered some questions that I was looking to be answered. Could they start off fast? They really started off fast. They did everything right on the first drive, and it still ended in the worst way. I kept saying Tony Pollard got to get in the end zone, bro. He got the first down, but I believe he got to get in the end zone, bro.
Well, he ran into Jake Ferguson, so he ran into his own man. His
I don't know
own
why
man
he cut
spun him
in it.
around.
I don't know why he cut into it. He got to get in, bro.
Yeah, you get in, you don't even have a fumble by Hunter Linsky. I mean, if for the fifth, we all be drunk. So
Of course, but that's what I'm saying. What I got
I,
answered from the cap. Go ahead.
my bad, I don't mean to cut you off. Sorry
No,
about
bro.
that. I would have ran a QB sneak, man. I wouldn't even hand it off. They was on a 1 inch line. It's not like you hand it off for what? Like you put the dude in a situation he ain't been in all year. He ain't been in that situation all year. So he's not gonna know how to handle that. He fumbles the ball. You should have just run the quarterback sneak. You win the game. That's point blank. Period. You can't have Michael getting a penalty that wasn't even a penalty, and they didn't call the CD holding. The dude basically tried to take off his pants, bro. You can't, man. Like if the ref gonna be like this, man, they might well cancel Christmas because they ain't gonna give no Cowboys no call. That's basically what it boils down to.
I mean, they still only had 6 penalties. Now, 6 penalties is still too much of my liking, but it's not like they were like in a bad flat fest. The problem is they be having penalties at the wrong time, and
In
that's something that
time,
we
yeah.
said, bro. That's they can't come out slow and they can't have no penalties that set them back. And just unfortunately, they did everything right in the first drive, bro. But like I said, Tony Pollard gets in, bro. It's a different story. He's gonna lose. He's gonna get woke up out his sleep when he comes back down here to Dallas Fort Worth, man. Because that he gets in, it's a different ball game. Now, you say QB sneak, but the only reason I disagree with that because they did just get a first down, so they were on first and goal. So it it happened.
Yeah,
I'm not mad with them actually going with that type of play. I only thought Hunter scored. I thought he scored. But to come to look at it, I'm like, bro, why are you still acting like you're in a carrying spot? Like you still got the football and you running up in that like was you knowing not to get the football or what? What was that all about? Because I'm like, dude,
yeah,
you literally just kept motion and ran up
yeah.
in there. And I'm like, had he would have got the ball, that would have been a touchdown. So
Down, yeah.
I'm not too mad at the call, but what I will say is like, damn, dude,
I
they missed their opportunity in the worst way. They missed it.
I ain't mad at the call. I'm mad at Mike McCarthy putting him in that situation.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? So
Big
that's
shout
that's
out to
the
my man Andre Turner, man. Matter of fact, he joining up in the chat room, man. Big dude who my dude always on the live, man, supporting your boy on the channel, man. Big shout out to him saying started out fast but ended with a loss. And that's the cowboy way. That's really how it happens, bro.
man. They gotta say, man. I told you and Big Bro earlier. Udoka will come some way somehow. The left tackle beat. I don't know what it is about them dudes, man. On the offensive line, bro.
Yeah.
I don't how you not block Chubb, bro, is mind-boggling to me. How you not
Out of all people, out of all you need to be blocking number 2.
and you block down and let him free. Like what did you not practice all week?
For real. How you feel about Dak, man? How you feel Dak did?
Bro, I, do I have to say anything about man?
What happened? Talk about it.
Bro, he indecisive. He too much indecisive. He don't know if he want to run. He don't know if he want to go backward with the football. He don't know if he want to go forward with the football. He pump fake and the dude ain't go nowhere. Bro, just run the dude over if you gonna do that. Or slide. Give yourself up, bro. Just slide. You
So he checked off some things, bro. He used his legs when necessary. I will say that though. I did say kind of earlier he did at times get indecisive when to do
bro.
something, but But let's
He
be
had
real,
CD
bro.
wide open in the middle of the field, bro. You pump what you double pumping for? CD open in the middle of the field. He had Ferguson open on the side. You had Tony Pollard open backside when you did the bootleg to the right side. You
Mhm.
had Tony Pollard wide open on the backside of the plate.
I mean, the whole time he had him wide open. Like I said, they really just bogged down. They bogged down after that. Like after that turnover, they were hit and miss, but third quarter they really bogged down. I don't know what really
Jerry,
happened.
Jerry, take the play call away from Mike McCarthy.
Dang,
Take
you
it
already.
away. Take it away,
Why? Why?
bro. He
I think their game plan worked. I just think they just went away from what they were doing that was good.
okay. You got a minute and 46 seconds, so you gonna call a timeout when you know you can stop that. You gonna call a timeout? You basically gave them free win to kick a field goal. You
Mhm.
basically gave them free win to kick a field goal. You
Now,
don't want
what
the
that
ball
got to
back.
do with the play calling?
His play caller sucks to me. Some of it. Some of it. Now, some of it, he gets CD involved early. That's cool. But some of the play calling, man, you gotta, bro. You 3rd and 1, you go pass the ball. 3rd and 1, you pass the ball.
In shotgun.
In shotgun, you don't put him up on the center and say, "Here you go." You put him in the shotgun, bro. You passing the ball on
Nah,
third and
nah.
one.
Yeah, it's not
You
perfect. Offense wasn't perfect, but I promise you, bro, they answered some questions that I wanted to see from them, and they can get off to a high start. Like I said, were they self-aware that they needed to come out to a high start? Yeah, they won the toss. They took the football. They said, no, we're gonna take the football. We're gonna go down here and score. So them being self-aware, knowing that, I'm like, okay, y'all know what is
what
ahead of
time
you.
it is?
You
Yeah,
know what you got to do, especially
you
on the road. And that's exactly what they did. Uh but like I said, they did everything right on the first drive, bro. It just ended in the worst way because they failed to, you know, they failed to go ahead and put up points. Not only did they fail and put up points, they messed around and turned the football over. And I think that set them behind the 8 ball, but they still got, what did we say? Y'all need to be getting CD Lamb involved early. That's exactly what they came out and did. They got CD Lamb involved. So they are
but
answering the questions. They were in this game. They had their chance to win this game. We said if we need a drive to go and score on the road against a good team, can Dak do it? And I promise you, the game wasn't perfect, but with that question being asked, what did Dak Prescott do? He marched them right down the field and they scored.
and
Now,
score.
did they have some penalties happen? Yes, but he went right down there and scored. He did exactly what needed to be done. Now, I kept saying, y'all need to have a little bit more sense of urgency because I think y'all kill too much clock to just for the
Left too
simple
much
fact.
time on the clock.
Yeah, just for a simple fact, that offense is still that good, and you still had 3 timeouts. I believe had you just moved a little bit quicker, it could have been a little bit different. But you know,
That Damon Clark penalty really, really, really. You can't, bro. You can't grab this man's face, man.
and it happens. It's just ill timing, bro. Ill timing that's going on with their penalties. But like I said, bro, a lot of people were probably gonna look at Dak and say he can't get it done. But the question marks I had coming in was, can they start off fast? Can they eliminate the penalties? Now the penalties are still something, but also it was if they don't start off fast and they get hit in the mouth, can they respond? Well,
They
they
responded.
responded, bro.
They
They really
they responded,
responded on the road
bro.
against a
Yeah,
good team. Now, we can say if the Dolphins are a good team or if the Cowboys are a good team or if they both fraud teams. Somebody called it the fraud bowl.
yeah.
Like,
I don't, man. I got them beating Detroit next week just cause they at home.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And the reason I say I don't know because
And Dan Campbell.
nah, man, they did everything right on the first drive, bro. They did everything right. and it ended in the worst way, bro. Like, come on, dog. It's just one of those type of things, dog. Like, I
So what
can't really
happened?
explain it.
Okay, so answer me this: what happened after the first drive? Cause they bogged down. It's like they went stalemate.
They couldn't establish no rhythm, bro. Like I say, bro, that first drive be critical because when they go down there and score, it's just like they establish rhythm. The playbook was wide open. Like I said, Mike McCarthy and them, they did their thing, getting CD Lamb involved. It's just all of a sudden on the second drive. Now, there were some plays that were open, but there were some plays where Deuce was covered, bro. They were covered.
And that's when he got to pull the ball down and stop being indecisive, take 2 sacks, and
Facts.
run the ball.
Facts. Now facts.
Bro, he been in the league 8 years. He should know this by now.
Nah, and I hear you on that, but at the same time, he still took care of the football when necessary.
He
I
did.
believe he took care of the football good enough,
Yeah.
and he
He threw
took
for
some
32
shots.
attempts.
Huh?
He threw for 32. He had 32 attempts.
Yes, sir.
You can't have that, bro. You
I
can't.
mean, you can't
They
have
don't. They don't have a
32
running
attempts
game. It's
when you don't have Tyron Smith in there.
yeah. You don't have a running game. They don't have a running game either, bro. It's
They
simple as that.
do have bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Their run game wasn't terrible. They just didn't run that thing enough. I don't believe they ran it enough. Let's see. Rushing wise, what happened, bro? They only ran that thing 25 times. So they did run it 97 yards. They got sacked 4 times, so they really kind of ran over 100 yards, I believe. You get a good 1-2 punch. Pollard, it was really just Pollard. He had 38 yards, but Dak had 25 yards.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. He got to start, man. If stuff covered, bro, he got to start taking off, dude. You got to start taking off. Stop, man. Just take off and run, bro. You will open up everything else. You take out, get a first down. Nobody get a holding call. You take out, get a first down. You open up everything for your offense. But you gotta stop being indecisive, man, and taking sacks, bro.
Yeah.
He got to, bro. It's gonna come down to the playoff game in a couple weeks when they play Tampa. Then what he gonna do, bro?
Uh
Because they gonna play Tampa. Is
they're locked into the 5 seed, which I had that talk going before they played the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. I was like, bro, they'll beat the Eagles, but they'll still. I think the
they
Eagles will
don't
still
even
win the
care,
division.
bro. Yeah, they don't care right now. They don't care, bro. They don't.
But see, that's hard for me to say because, like I said, bro, all the questions I had to ask about them, they actually came out and they actually tried to answer them things, bro. They just had a bad turnover for the start of the first
And
drive.
I told you and Big Bro when we was on here earlier, and I said whoever win a turnover battle
Turnover.
with
That is what you said. You said basically whoever turned the ball over first gonna lose the game, and that's exactly what happened. Now the Cowboys still did just enough to come back and win that game. Like I said, bro.
but they gonna make it presentable. They always do that. They get our hoops up and then they let us down, bro. Like, bro, I'm like he's bro. At some point, Jerry got to take accountability, bro, and get somebody in here who go put some fire upon them, bro. Some point, bro. It's just some point, bro. You
Bro,
go have.
Jerry ain't out there making no tackles. He ain't out there throwing no passes, bro.
I agree. I understand that, bro. What I'm saying is, you know what I'm talking about, bro. We
Bro.
had this talk, bro. Like he gonna have to, bro. Oh, McCarthy ain't the guy. I see that.
Now I was on board with this extension talk because I'm like, this is a third double-digit win season with him clinching in the playoffs. But now, if they falter during this stretch, it should be up in the air. It should be up in the air, bro.
Bro, they like I said, they'll win. They'll win next week. They'll win next week. Watch. They'll win next week. Watch. Watch.
I mean, I guess so because it's gonna have to be a packed. It's gonna be a packed house just because Jimmy getting inducted to the Ring
Yeah,
of
just
Honor.
ring
So
on.
you
They go.
you
They go.
already know it's gonna be a packed environment. But to be real with you, bruh, it's gonna be the last home game you gonna see of the Cowboys because they ain't going far. They might
Bruh,
not go far. If they continue down this path, they not gonna go far.
bruh. What we've been saying all year. Let's be real. They'll get past Tampa, New Orleans, Atlanta.
They should
They,
beat the NFC South champion. Now, last year was a blowout. I don't think it will be a blowout, but they will win
mm,
that wild card game. But after that,
and and then they go to San Fran and get what?
mosh and tuck. Mosh and tuck. Man, hey, I don't know what the deal is, bro. I don't know what happened, man. But big bro, he'll join back here again. You know what I'm saying? He got the link. But dog, Cowboys, man, it's frustrating being a Cowboy fan for sure, man. It's just the inconsistencies that you get. The most consistent thing is being inconsistent. That's the worst part about them. You know what I'm saying? They just inconsistent.
Bro, bro. Listen, I ain't trying to, you know, I'm just saying, bro. I want more, dog. That's all I'm saying, bro. I want
Mhm.
more. I want to be able to go into work and hey, my head held high. Hey, we can play with these symbols. You know what? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want, bro.
You
I want to
tired
be
of
able to,
defending their ass, ain't you?
bro. Like, dude, this gets tired every, bro. They on the 2-game losing streak. They'll win next week, like I said. Ain't gonna blow the doors off Detroit. Ain't gonna be close.
I,
Ain't gonna be
the
close.
only reason I agree with you because they partying right now because they done clinched the division, something they ain't did in 30
30
years.
years.
So
Yeah, they gonna blow the doors. Tyron gonna play next week. Watch what I tell you. He gonna play next week, bro. They gonna blow the doors off Detroit.
I will say this. I was at that game last year when Detroit came down here. That's what started all this.
Yeah.
I went to that game, bro. That was a tough game, bro.
If,
Like, no lie. That was a tough game.
but the second half come around. First half gonna be real close. Second half come around. They should blow the doors off these guys.
Man, I just hoping they partying hard just because they finally done won them a division crown. So, hey.
And they wouldn't have won that if Nick Mullins would have threw it.
Bro, they might mess around. They're in position to get the number one seed. So this ain't no cakewalk. They might not be in no slumber. They actually have a chance to have the playoffs go through Detroit. And if that actually happened, I'm cool with that because I play in those. I will play in those. I don't give a damn. And that's why I'm like, you know what? Tampa's not bad. South Florida, as you saw, we did in Miami. We can do something down there. You know what I'm saying? We did it last year. We done did it in this game today. So I'm not tripping about that. You go to New Orleans, we understand a nighttime game in New Orleans. We understand that. But you put them in Atlanta or New Orleans in a dome on turf, I like our chances for sure. Now, if Detroit somehow, because they got 11 wins. So let's say San Fran loses tomorrow. Oh, bro, they're playing for the number one seed. So they're not coming down here like we should give the Cowboys just because they don't won 15 straight down here in 18. No, sir. They're trying to have the Super Bowl go through the Motor City.
Well, they not. Let's stop.
Bruh, hey.
They defense is not that good.
Neither is ours, but I'm just saying, bro, that they are coming in here Saturday, bro, to win.
Agree.
I
I
had it in
agree.
my head that they partying like what it is, but
1999.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, nah, they got 11 wins, bro. They are in contention for at least a number one seed. They're in the fight for it.
Yeah, they are, but they're not gonna get it.
Hey, if San Fran lose tomorrow,
I got San Fran lose tomorrow, but I still don't think they're gonna
if
get it.
they lose tomorrow, that game Saturday against the Cowboys is going to be a playoff game because Cowboys will need this game. They will need this game. They're still going to get the 5th seed, I believe, regardless, but they need this game as
I
it's
just
another
don't.
good quality opponent. And the Lions need this game to actually try
Yeah,
to keep pace to get the number
the
1 seed.
one
So
seed.
I
I
like
ain't
it.
look at it like that. I mean, but hey, right now, man, I don't,
You just
man,
disappointed. You that disappointed.
man, man, four, man, four got to do something, man.
Bro, like I
Four got to do
said,
something.
dog, it didn't look perfect, but that man delivered when it was necessary, bro.
He did, but bro, I'm saying like, bro, you got CD in the slot, you got Ferguson up going up the middle. Like I said, bro, you had Tony Pollard on several plays open right over in the slot. You don't even look this direction, bro. You key in on one. You don't even go through your progressions, bro.
I mean, he
You
started to. He started to. Down the fourth quarter, it's just a little too
second half,
late.
but in the third quarter, he ain't go through a progression like they got stale.
Bro, offensively, I don't know what happened in that third quarter, but they were just lacking no rhythm, bro. And I for the life of me, I don't understand what that was all about. But hey, you know, hey, some that they gotta fix. They know that, like I said, if you're trying to get to the NFC Championship game, regardless, you're gonna be on the road, so you're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to figure that out.
I I don't see them making it, man. I would love to see them make it to the NFC Championship game. I just don't see them making it. I would love that, but realistically, I'm a Cowboy fan through and through. Everybody know this hurt today. This hurt. This hurt me. This hurt me like the San Fran when they play San Fran down here at home. That's how this hurt me.
Nah, 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 nah.
This hurt.
Cowboys didn't play bad, bro.
It's
They
not. It's
just
not the point of playing bad, bro. But you gotta, bro. Like you, at some point in time, fam,
yeah,
you want to be able to go with confidence on the road instead of being like,
agreed,
uh, oh damn, I don't know if we gonna win this thing today.
agreed,
You know what I'm
agreed,
saying? You gotta
agreed,
go like man, like I told you the other day. I said, man, he gotta bring Smash and Watermelons back. That fired him up. Something, bro. You gotta do something. You ain't firing these guys up, bro. Something
bro.
gotta change.
They came out ready to play.
They
We
did.
we
The
get a
first half
stop
they
on
did. The
that
second
first
half,
drive. Michael Parsons get a hand to the face, and he get held. That
yeah,
is a stop right there. But you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Bro, the referees just don't. What I tell you, he need to get off his podcast talking about the referees, talking about everything else, and go to work.
Yeah, nobody's phasing it. But bro, like I said, to me, the Cowboys answered more. They answered some questions that I wanted to see in them. Did it just didn't come out in a W. But to be
They
honest
battle.
with you, the Cowboys are in this position to where it don't matter if they get the number 2 seed or if they get the 5th seed. Can they win when it matters? That's really what this is all going to boil down to. Because had we won this game, it would have been like, oh, okay, that's cool. Now you got to beat Detroit. And if we beat Detroit, it's like, okay, so are the Cowboys going to do it when it matters most? That's really what these games right now are bogging down to. Now that you done played 3, basically, you're playing 3, well, you done basically play 4 straight playoff opponents. We're gauging where we're at right now. Basically, off of
Man,
that, you laid a dud against Buffalo on the road. Now we'll see what y'all do against Detroit, because if y'all beat Detroit down here, it shows not only are you good at home, but if you were to play in the controlled atmosphere, Cowboys are still going to be able to make hay. I honestly believe that. That's, of course, that can be the Cowboy fan in me, but they're just built like that for indoor weather. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they play good. One thing is they play bad on grass, bro. They do not play good on grass. On
Now,
turf,
but
Yes.
they play fairly decent today. And the last few times Dak has done went to South Florida and Tampa Bay Raymond James Stadium. Ah, he
He
ate.
has covered.
He has
Hey,
8. So
yes. I mean, like I'm not taking that away from him, bro. I'm just saying, like I want him to get off. I want people to get off his back about this stigma. He can't win big games when it comes to crucial times in the game. That's
because
what I want.
he
That
did everything tonight to show you he
show
can do it, bro. And that's
he
where I'm
can.
like, you know what? I'll take that. I hate that we lost, but I will take that. That was a big question mark. Can he go
I
down there when the drive is needed?
I think he needs a running game. The running game help him. He get us dumb in the running game. It'll help him out even more.
It
But
don't even have to be dominant. Just let everybody run that thing. Tony Pollard can get his runs. Rico can get his runs. Turpin can get his runs out the backfield. And CD can still get whatever you trying to do just to keep the defense honest with you. I'm not obliged to it to just everybody's just gonna have to put hand and foot, including Dak. You gonna have to help the run game. So it's gonna have to be a
that's
collective team effort for them to run the football. For
yeah. I
sure.
had to go back and watch the film, bro. But yeah,
Agreed. And
yeah.
I'm really this just quick reaction, you know what I'm saying? Of just going off everything. But like you said, when he looked back at the replay, he'll look and see. Like I said, the game was not perfect. But the questions I had coming in, can they get off to a fast start? And if they don't get off to a fast start and get hit in their mouth, can they be able to respond? And can Dak really, against a good team on the road, be able to go ahead and put the team on his back and score? That's a lot of check marks that actually happened in that game, bro. Unfortunately, you see what happened. Unfortunately, you see what happens. They just didn't get the W. They didn't get the W. Big shout out to Ricky Johnson. What's up, my guy? Got to be able to run the football. You ain't lying, man. You got to be able to run
Yep.
that thing. And like I said, regardless who is back there, they can use everybody. Use everybody.
Bro, I believe they can too. They got to get the run game fixed. And Tyler Biadasz got to be able to do something, bro. Man, say that's
I told you, bro. Like for some reason in pass pro, he good, bro. But run
run
blocking,
blocking.
I can never see him getting to the second level for nothing.
I don't
Nothing.
listen, bro. I Tyler ain't have a good game to me today. He
Nah, he was. Hey, bro, he looked defeated coming off the and that's rare that I've seen Tyler Smith kind of like get handled like that, bro.
bro,
Like
he got
he had a rough game, and
handled.
it will show up on the all 22 tomorrow. We'll be looking
Yeah,
at that, but
he got
bro,
handled.
he got
That's the
handled up,
first time. That's the first time I ever seen him get handled like that all year.
bro. That's what I'm saying, and it's like. When he came off the field, they got footage of him coming off he looked demoralized, bro. And that's not a good thing. Like I said, man, the Lions are gonna be coming in here. Yeah, they won the division for the first time in 30 years, but they have a chance. Let the Baltimore Ravens beat the Niners. They'll be playing for first. They're trying to play for first place. So Cowboys they still have their issues. They give up too many gas run plays in the run game. They still do that. But Tyreek Hill, he had 99 yards, but
he didn't kill him. He didn't
he
kill him.
didn't kill him.
He didn't
The
kill him.
pass rush actually got back there a few times and
Yeah,
was rattling
yeah,
to it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, like I said, bro.
I wish they could have got back there when he fumbled the ball.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man.
He dropped that boy like, oh, ain't nobody gonna hit me? Okay, let me throw it.
Man, bro. Nah, for real. For real, but
he casually dropped it, casually picked it up, like, hey, ain't got nobody around me, I'm good. Like, that's how he did that, bro.
nah, he did, bro. And like I said, the main thing right now is the Cowboys. We know we're in the playoffs, so this is, it is what it is. It's about really let's try to play our best ball going into the playoffs. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to compare them to nothing. But if you want to be like your boys across the street, you know what I'm saying, that won that thing, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be like your boys across the street, y'all need to get this out y'all system now. and let's try to go ahead and put
Hey,
our best foot forward and start playing some of our best football. Like I said, I had
I
question marks coming into this game, and they actually checked off more questions that I had about them in
ooh,
this game, even though they lost. So
uh,
I'm a little bit more positive as I got to calm down now. Maybe the all 22 might tell me something different, but let's see.
you gonna see something different when it comes down to all 22.
I mean, for what it's
You,
worth, like I said, bro, I wanted them to come out, start off fast. I wanted them to get CD involved. If they didn't do that and weren't able to do that, and was in a struggle, could they come back from it? That's
but
what they did.
I told you CD would go eat in the slot. I told you he would go eat in the slot.
Oh yeah, I mean
Slot ain't nobody. The slot game for CD.
that's where it's at. Because
Hey, I'm.
for a receiver, he's a big boy.
Hey, I want to know, do they miss Amari Cooper right now?
Uh, I wouldn't even say it's that, bro. I wouldn't even say it's that because Ferguson is coming along.
But I'm saying
You
for
saw we
MG.
tried Hendershot today, and this fool dropped the damn ball, bro.
Hey, I'm talking about for MG though. They made that
You,
decision to pick MG over basically him over Amari. Basically what they did.
that is what they did.
Yeah.
I No, they didn't. Let's be real. They didn't just choose that. They went the cheaper route.
Yeah. But
That's
would you
all about
now?
dollars and cents, man.
Yeah, but would you rather have Amari right now, or would you rather have MG?
Would I rather have 40 million to spend on my cap, or do I rather have like 5? I'm gonna take 40 million.
I understand that,
So
but
I gotta go in.
I'm talking about basic football. I ain't talking about cap
Of course,
numbers.
I would take
Yeah,
Amari Cooper, but
yeah, yeah.
20 million a year, how you gonna pay everybody else? That was the question mark. You knew that couldn't happen.
Well, you got MG 20.
Nah, that's a funny 20. That's a funny 20. His ain't no 20, like 18 mil a year type stuff, bro. Like type top receiver money. No, 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 no. That ain't it.
We all know he ain't top receiver money.
I
We all
mean,
know
your boy Tolbert he made the play that really
that.
sparked the offense to
The
come back,
offense
bro.
come back.
Like
Yeah,
that play, that
CD.
catch he made, bro, was huge, dog. Like, and it
But
seemed
if
like
Dak
they
throw
sparked.
that just a little, so he can keep going, just a little bit.
Bro, no, let's not go there because he did that
I'm
last week.
asking.
He
I'm
did that. He
asking.
did that
I'm
last week with
asking.
Brandon Cooks,
I'm not
and
saying.
everybody, oh, you can't overthrow him. Now he throw it to Tolbert. Now you got to throw it a little bit. Come on, man. That can't win for
I'm
nothing, man.
asking. I'm asking, bro. I ain't picking on him. I'm asking you a question.
Nah, you asking in one of those type of. I feel the vibration coming from your question, and your
Bro, I'm
question is
asking.
like,
I'm
why he
saying if
can't?
why he can't put it just a little bit further, just a little bit. You overthrow Brandon Cook and you underthrow Tolbert tonight.
Bro, you
Like,
see what I'm saying? My man can't win for losing. He just got to get to the NFC Championship game. That got to win a Super Bowl, but if he gets to the NFC Championship game, bro, that's just as good enough as almost as getting to the Super Bowl. Not winning the Super Bowl,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it would
yeah,
be
yeah.
equivalent to getting to the Super Bowl if he can get to the Final Four.
He ain't getting the final four.
Unfortunately, that might not happen, but
Yeah,
hey, hey,
they might cost Mike McCarthy the job.
does it now? See, this is my problem. If they don't see the Niners in the divisional round and they lose in the divisional round, yes, I would look to move on from Mike McCarthy if that were to happen. If that would
Even
have
if
happened,
he,
I would move on. But what if he lose to the 49ers again?
oh yeah, you gotta let him go. You gotta
But
let
the
him go.
49ers are most likely the best
Man,
team in the NFC, bro.
you gotta let he done beat you five. That'll be 5 times. 5 times that he whoop your 5 times that he whoop your butt.
Hey, some folk talk that mess, but it
I'm
is
just
what
saying.
it is.
Am I lying? That'll be 5 times, right or wrong.
Yeah, but
You let Kyle Shanahan whoop your butt, who lost to. We ain't gonna go back there, but
you
you
know,
you 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 know what I'm talking about.
but he done smashed everybody though.
They
They're
got
the
us in
best team in the NFC, bro, and they're most likely the threat to represent the NFC in the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl, bro. Just saying. I'm just
We'll see
saying.
what they do tomorrow night. I still got them losing. We'll see what they do.
Well, you going back and forth because you don't believe in them, but you feel that they will be Detroit down here just because it's AT&T Stadium, and I'm like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that, bro. Detroit is
Okay.
it's not this
Okay.
they're a good team, but
Oh, they are, but their
they have
defense
some
suspect.
good feeling about themselves right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
They
their
really do.
defense is suspect. The reason I said the Cowboys will beat them next week because they at home and their defense, they two corners are suspect. So you can actually take advantage of their corners.
But what if Detroit say, man, bump this, we about to mash and tuck.
Marsh and Tuck. I mean, the Cowboys should know what it is by now.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn got a blitz. He didn't blitz much tonight, dude. But they
Ah,
did.
and I think
They
that was smart not to. He did a couple times, but I think that was smart
yeah.
not to.
But what I did say is move Michael off the line and put him in linebacker situation, let him run. And
That's what
they
we
did
said.
that.
If you're gonna put him
Yeah.
anywhere, put him right over the center
Right over
where
the center.
he can cause
So he can
havoc and
run.
still kind of be pass
Yeah.
rush effective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you hold them offensive linemen from getting downfield. Because I saw Damone Clark get trucked again by an offensive lineman
Alignment,
early in
yes.
the game. And
In the game,
like he
yes.
said, you cannot have offensive linemen
Right for
getting up on them
alignment getting
linebackers
trucked.
because they're
Hey
getting
man,
washed.
I'm let me ask you this question, bro. I know we ain't talked about this much.
Yeah.
Do they have a dude playing special teams that can play linebacker?
If
Do they have
he
a
is,
linebacker special
if
teams?
he is, he's like I'm pretty sure he's like a hybrid type. He's not no big body type. And like I said, you either gonna have to do that with Micah Parsons and Sam Williams. You might have to use both of them the same type of way by lining them up over the center, bro, just to make sure the offensive linemen are not getting on linebackers, bro. You might have to do that.
I'm just he's smart. I don't
Who?
understand. He
Damone
can't.
Clark?
He came back from a back injury last year. This is actually like Michael said. This is actually his first year actually playing a position because LV got hurt. LV got hurt.
Yeah.
So he gonna take some growing pains. I understand what Michael was saying on that, but you can't keep getting trucked week after week, bro. You can't. You, bro. Where Rashad Evans? Where is he?
That's a good question.
Bro. You gotta make a change, dude. Rashad Evans, he ain't a bad player, bro. I, I'm, I'm, I don't know, though.
Nah, bro. I mean,
I don't know. You got
this
to get
is
more beef. You don't.
I mean,
Rashad
but
Evans
this
got a little
was
more
the
mass
biggest
than him.
fear going into the Cowboys season. My biggest question was the depth of the linebacker situation, and the last thing we could have happen to us was being on the wrong side of the nutritious side of the injury spectrum, where you lose Demarion Overshown, you know what I'm saying, early, and I think that might be the biggest loss that really gets flown under the radar that we don't talk about.
Forgot. Yes.
I think there
Yes.
was probably going to be some big things happening for him. But
Woo.
I still believe, regardless, even if that was the case, if your defensive tackles are not keeping your linebackers clean, you're just going to have a tough day, bro. You're going to have a tough day. There's a reason why Ray Lewis played so long in the league at middle linebackers, because he had dudes that's going to
Deuce
eat up space,
eat up
take two,
space.
where you just
But you
ain't
don't.
running up there and getting on Ray
They,
Lewis like that. So
bro, they don't have that.
they
They
tried
don't
to
have. They
draft
got
it
a
in
super.
Margie Smith. They just don't have it with
And
him right now.
Mozzie is still learning the game, bro.
I think,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
I don't even think I hate to say this. I'm a Michigan fan. He might be another taco.
Ooh, don't say that, bro. Ah, nah. You brought up bad. You done thrown some shit in the eggnog with that, bruh.
I'm just, bro. He get moving off the ball too quick
Bro,
to
he
be
don't
that
even get off the
powerful.
ball quick. Like
He
he
don't
too
get off the
slow.
ball quick,
Like,
bro. He don't. That's what they don't. Bro, I don't. His reaction time is slow, and then you get manhandled by a center that you shouldn't even get beat by.
yeah, bro. I mean, the center is probably the best person you can go up against being a rookie.
Connor Williams didn't even play, did he?
I don't know. Cedric Wilson, he got to eat some though,
Yeah, I'm talking about the. I love the offense line, defense line. I love it.
Nah,
Just
but
like I did tell you, safeties go come into play today, and they came into play today. Like Malik Hooker, what was you at on that deep pass to Waddle?
bro, nah, the defense, bro, like I said, they didn't get Swiss cheese, to be honest with you.
No, they didn't,
They
but
still actually got pressure.
yeah, but Malik Hooker should have had Bland back on that play or Gilmore back on that play, bro. You can't leave Gilmore by himself, one on one by himself with a speedy Jalen Waddle, bro. What's wrong with
But that
you?
was the end of Jaden Waddle because,
Yeah, he was done with he was
he got hot tub shouted.
yeah. Unfortunately, he is hot tub shot. Him and Tyreek.
It is what it is. Like I said, bro, they still answered questions. Like I said, do I
They
feel good
played
about
good,
them
bro.
going into the playoffs? It's just
No,
about the matchup. Their first matchup is what it is, but they're gonna have to show they're gonna have to do it on the road, bro. And in the playoff atmosphere, it is what it is. You're gonna have to do something. So
listen. I pray and hope that you guys make it to the NFC Championship game. I would love them to. I love to
but
make it to the Super Bowl.
but
I hope your thing come to fruition for you, little bro.
this the last year of it.
This, bro. I just you don't know what Cowboy team gonna show up. And I'm like I said earlier, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired that them can't beat a good team. That's all.
Yeah, like my man Ricky Johnson in here, I work with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate him for shouting out. I gotta face the music with him coming up in there, you know what I'm talking about? So
Yeah, it's a
it is
couple
what
guys
it
I got
is,
to face the
but
music with
I'm
Monday,
kind of hoping
Tuesday,
somehow
too.
his Saints go up in there and win the division so we can see them and then we can really have some talk, you know what I'm talking about? So nah, for sure.
I like my chance with Derek Carr. I like my chance
Thanks,
with
man.
Baker Mayfield. Well, both of them
Or
guys.
or or who over there at Atlanta? It don't even matter.
It
Atlanta
don't
did
even
win
matter.
today, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so man. That loss did hurt, bro. It really did. Now it's
Yeah,
already
cause
about 9:15, stuff like that, bro. I plan to kind of jump on this thing tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow. So
I don't either.
I'm gonna probably jump up on this thing probably around 8:30ish going into the Mavs game because we got the late night slot. So you're free to join me coming in, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I'll hit you up and let you know what's the deal, or we'll talk later after I jump off this live stuff like that, bro.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man.
All right, for sure, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Bet. Man, y'all. Appreciate, man. Like I said, man, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, smash that, and then go over there and jump into the subscribe button and hit that notification bell, man. We're doing everything about Dallas Fort Worth sports. Like I said, tomorrow we'll try to have more of an episode type for all DFW sports. We'll recap everything that happened in this game with the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. We'll talk about them Dallas Stars as they had a hellacious comeback win yesterday, basically scoring 2 goals in 13 seconds to go ahead and win their 20th victory of the season. And I believe they're in action coming Tuesday. So we'll check that out. And like I said, we'll give a live pregame before the Mavs and Suns game. Hopefully we can get some more people that get healthy, be able to help us out. But, we're trying to do a lot of things, man. For everybody who joined the chat room, appreciate it for sure. big shout out to y'all. And like I said, man, come join the party tomorrow. We'll talk. We'll get it off our chest, Cowboys Nation. And it ain't nothing that we ain't been used to. You know, the haters are gonna come where they gonna come, and we just gonna have to represent the way we just gonna have to represent. And luckily for us, we're that type of team that regardless, they still gonna watch us. So, let's keep giving them something to watch about. And, until then, and for all my people that's, from Dallas Fort Worth, but who ain't in the Metroplex, they, got their better opportunities elsewhere, man. Y'all know this channel is for y'all, man, for sure. So, like I said, we'll go up for the Stars tomorrow, talk about what they're doing, and then we'll talk Dallas Mavericks basketball going pre-live before that game against the Suns on Christmas night. And we'll recap a little bit more of this Dallas Cowboy loss. So, man, until then, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know it's the one-man, 4,000 flavor of DFW Sports representing for Dallas Fort Worth Sports, and that stands for down for winning. But unfortunately, somebody didn't get the memo today. So, appreciate everybody for tuning in, stopping by, chiming in, giving the views, hitting the like button, and also dropping into the live chat, man. It's been fun, man. I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Like I said, we're gonna look to do something tomorrow. So until then, man, make sure y'all keep rocking. But it's still Cowboys Nation. We still them boys. We just some inconsistent boys. So it is what it is. So we'll catch y'all on the next time, man. Man, keep